Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Patrick. Patrick's from Birmingham in UK. Let's see what Patrick has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello, hey, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you, mate. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a bartender.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
tell me what's the most interesting thing about your job?
Most interesting thing about my job, probably the cultural side of it, where it's there's an industry life that people don't know about, where it's like I know 30-40 bartenders that all live and work in Bournemouth, and we all get on and we all help each other's venues and communicate. I like the culture, the bar life. It's very nice.
Okay, Patrick, so welcome to William and the Magic Box. Okay, you ready?
Perfect, let's do it.
Let's do it. Right, Patrick, ready for the first question?
Dale.
Let's do it. So, the first question is, who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
The most influential person in my life? Well, probably my aunt.
Tell me about it.
So my aunt works in Mozambique doing charity work with orphan children and all that.
Okay.
And she's been doing it about 12 years. She gave up her life to go and do charity work. You know, she's never had a husband or a family. It's just pure commitment to empathy, and that's probably the most influential person. Yeah.
Amazing. Right, let's go for another one. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Next question, Patrick, let's do it. Patrick, what things do you consider to be relationship deal breakers?
Relationship deal breakers. Maturity.
Tell me again.
That's the big one. Being able to deal with situations properly instead of overreacting. Also, having seen Harry Potter. That's a pretty big one. We gotta be able to watch Harry Potter together. Otherwise, yeah.
Right, Patrick, let's go for another one. Let's do
Next
it.
question.
Let's get it. Right. Okay, Patrick, let's get another question for you.
No.
What's the biggest risk have you ever taken?
The biggest risk I've ever taken. I do a lot of extreme sports as a hobby, so I would say probably mountaineering, any of them, like going up a mountain like for the weekend. That's always
Okay.
good.
Right.
Yeah. And morally, biggest risk, my career, I would say, because it's very easy to dip into the dark world of the bar life.
That's true.
And I would say morally, that's been my biggest risk I've taken, is deciding I'm going to work in clubs, I'm going to run bars, but I'm still going to try and be a good person, which is like...
It's a challenge, isn't it? You feeling relaxed? Enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. I like it. Yeah.
Let's get another question. Right, Patrick, let's get another question for you. If you could be in somebody's place for 24 hours, who that would be and why?
Boris Johnson, so I can fix the country.
Good one. What a big challenge you take right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Would you do that in 24 hours?
If I worked hard enough and for 24 hours of 24 hours, hopefully I'd make some progress. It's 24 hours, no sleep, just meeting, phone call, done.
That's what. Right, Patrick, let's get another question. Let's do it. Great, let's get another question for you now. Let's do it.
Another question. No mas.
When was the last time you laughed so hard that made you cry?
Last time I laughed so hard it made me cry. Oh my word. Easter this year.
Tell me about it.
It was at my grandparents' house.
Sophie.
Already laughing. So when I was like a little kid, me and my grandpa, we used to play like with the sticks, like the swords. And there's a photo of me, my two cousins, when we were maybe, I think I was like 15. The youngest one was 3 and the oldest one was like 8 or something. So there's like a photo of us all with like the swords. So we recreated this photo. But now it's like, it's me being in my 20s. The other, like the 3-year-olds now, like, you know, 10, 11. The other one's like 16, and then my granddad. So that was great fun, trying to recreate the like original photo garden. Yeah,
That's amazing. Patrick, let's do another question. Let's do it. Right, Patrick, if you could be a character in a movie, who'd that be and why?
A character in a movie. I think Han Solo.
Why is that?
I just what a dream life. Just being like a trade smuggler in space with like, you know, millennium. It just looks so cool, man. Being a space smuggler. I love the idea of, you know, shooting between planets and like, that looks incredible.
Absolutely. Will be a big adventure for sure, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly, man. And Chewie as well, what a companion, you know what I mean?
Great, let's get another question, Patrick, let's do it. What would your ideal life look like?
Oh, this is a question I've already answered like many a time to my friends. I would be a lumberjack, mate.
Oh, really?
I would live in Canada, in the mountains, with my dog, and I would just, all day, chop in wood, just chop it up.
Right, Patrick, let's get another question for you. Let's do it. Patrick, what makes you most uncomfortable about yourself? Good question.
Uncomfortable about myself. Mate, I have anxiety, so I'm constantly uncomfortable about myself.
Ooh, so tell me about the anxiety you have. Tell me about it. You always had, or?
Yeah, constantly. It's a strange thing, man, because you I actually have a YouTube that talks about mental health a little bit. I stopped it because I ran out of time, but yeah.
Okay.
It's an interesting one because it's okay. You know when you're at school and you do something really bad, and they go, "Hey, I'm gonna phone your mum," and you go, "You're gonna tell my mum?" It's like that, but constantly. You know what I mean? As in like 24/7. I'm just like worrying about just every situation. You know what I mean? Even this, I messaged you like an hour and a half early. Being like, yo, we still on? And it's like, that's a part of it, you know what I mean? It's just, I overplan, which makes up for it, if that makes sense. Because I have anxiety about things, I make sure that I'm fully prepared. Like if I have work, I'll iron my clothes like the day before, make sure that everything's ready in the bag, to then counter having anxiety about it the next day, if that makes sense.
I see.
If I'm prepared, nothing can go wrong. That's the
right.
Planning prevents piss poor performance.
No, but very nice one. Let's get another question, Patrick. Let's do. Next question. Patrick, what a negative thing that happened to you that came out as a positive thing in the end?
Breaking my wrist.
Tell me about it.
I broke my wrist in January 31st this year.
Right.
I went to the doctors and they were like the hospital, and they were like, okay, you need surgery, you're gonna have to have an operation, blah blah blah. So my thumb bone went like through my wrist. So there's like a 2 mm gap here. So I shouldn't be able to do anything with my hands. But I do the whole like flaring as part of my career. I think you saw in my videos on Facebook the other day.
Yep.
So I do the whole of that thing, which I shouldn't be able to do. But the guy was like, so I wouldn't say I'm arrogant, but I'm stubborn, if that makes sense. So as
Sure.
soon as the guy in the hospital was like, "You're not going to be able to bartend again," I was like, "Okay."
There's
You're
a
gonna-
challenge.
You know what I mean? It was like, okay, I'm gonna be better than I ever was, and because of that, I decided to practice and develop. And during the lockdown, I entered into a competition,
My Lord.
Yeah. and I managed to win the competition for it.
My God, that's amazing.
Yeah, if I hadn't broken the wrist, I wouldn't have bothered to practice, and I wouldn't have had that perseverance of, no, I'm gonna prove a point. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's that.
I need to clap for that. I need to clap. My goodness.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
I'm so glad this question came up to you because, oh my Lord, I even got goosebump again. Again, I got goosebump now. Just listen to that.
Yes,
God,
cheers, man.
Patrick.
I put a lot into it, you know what I mean? Because they told me you're not going to do it.
Amazing.
You know
Oh
what
my
I mean?
Lord, that's amazing. That's amazing. And actually, you should go there and tell him, thank you very much that you what you said that day. You just made my day. I think you should have said that.
Exactly. It's like and that's something that was negative, and it's like I turned that into something that is now, it's
I
true.
loved it.
You know
I
what I mean?
loved it. Oh my Lord, it's amazing. Well done. Thanks. Oh my God, that's amazing. Thanks for sharing that. Amazing, amazing. So then, let's get another question, Patrick. Let's do it.
Yeah, of
Next.
course.
Next question. What are the top 3 things on your bucket list?
On my bucket list. Ooh. Now that's a big question. I'm a pretty deep person. I wanna own a bar. That's my end goal. Is I want
Right.
my own place, my own venue. I wanna.
Sure. And I'm sure it's going to happen. I have no doubt.
I want to go skydiving. That's on that.
I've never done yet, but I'm not that brave enough. But I want to do it at least once in my life. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
that's something that I really need to do. And I'd like to see the pyramids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Patrick, I've got 3 questions left for you. Let's
Thank
do
you.
it. Let's get it.
It's the way to be it, man. Relax.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, Patrick. How would you describe a perfect, healthy relationship?
I would say, probably the same industry because I work at such unusual hours.
Okay.
So I think that's probably quite similar to most people having the same working hours.
That's true.
I wouldn't be able to date someone that starts work at 7 a.m. because I finish at 5.
It would be a problem, yes.
So I would say similar lifestyle is quite important to that, being able to actually interact. So I'd say that's number 1. Number 2, both knowing who they are, as in having a sense of self between each other.
Sure.
Nothing can be dealt in half measures in a relationship. It's like if you're not confident, then you can't be confident with someone else, and it just doesn't work.
Absolutely.
Number 3, respect.
Perfect. I think so. I think the same as well. I think respect is a basic. Is a basic.
But I would say it's the most important.
Oh, I like that.
Well, I'm in the market, so let's chill. But
Another question. Let's go, Patrick.
Vale. Good boy.
Do you consider yourself a spiritual person? Why?
It depends on the term spiritual. Are we talking environmentally or religiously?
Let's say religiously.
Religiously, not at all. I used to be living with my parents at the moment, so we're gonna keep this on that. I used to be Christian up until I was 16. I'm a tangent. But spiritually, I think because I have that view, in the non-religious sense, I think I'm spiritually more connected to other people and nature.
Absolutely. You said everything now. Absolutely.
So,
Ready for the last question? Last one? Ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, good
Last
stuff.
question
Last
for Patrick. What's the funniest gift have you ever received?
The funniest gift. Oh my word, you ready?
Yes, tell me.
Have it here.
God, oh my lord.
Let me let me give some context to this present.
Okay.
So there's a little town that's got some shops called Winton that me and my best friend go to frequently on a Thursday because he gets a magazine subscription or something.
Okay.
And it's about 45 minutes walk there. So we were there and I saw this thing and I was like, man, I want it. And he was like, you're gonna have to carry it though. And I was like, yo, I'll carry it. So I had to spend the whole day with this.
Oh my god. What's gonna come up now? Oh my lord. Let's
A whole day, yeah? Intel.
Oh!
It's the same size as me, yeah?
Oh, that's sweet. Oh my god. That's, oh my god, that's huge.
Yes, so I had to spend a whole day just being like, in every single shop, you know what I mean? Just being like, oh yeah, I'll get a Coke, you know, in the bar, like whatever, just with this for the whole day. It's like, if you want it, I'll buy it.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's
Yeah,
so
it's called Oswald.
Oh my god, Patrick. What's the name? The name already? Oswald.
Oswald, yeah.
Oswald. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's the funniest present I've been given. I spent a whole day just...
Right, Patrick, it's not the end of the show yet. What are we going to do now? I'm going to give away some words and you just tell me one thing, the first thing that comes to your mind, okay? Quick thinking, right?
You're gonna what?
I'm going to give away some words.
Like some words. Okay.
Yes, just tell me what comes to your mind, okay? Let's start with family.
Love.
Money.
Hate.
Love.
Dog.
Politics.
Corrupt.
Sex.
Intimacy.
Religion.
Hate.
Fear.
Lost.
Friendship.
Love.
Desire.
Passion.
Okay. Regrets.
None.
Great. A wish.
Genie.
Why genie?
A wish, yeah?
Yeah.
Like Aladdin, because the genies grant wishes.
Oh, I see, I got it. That's funny. Right, Patrick, let's pretend now I'm going to have a coffee with your best friend and I'm going to ask your best friend, tell me the most beautiful thing about Patrick and tell me something that he needs to improve on. What do you think your best friend will tell me?
In quotation marks, he would say, word for word, Patty don't give a fuck.
I take that. And
That's what he would say is the best beautiful thing about me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there is something that you should improve on.
Listening.
Okay, there we go. That's a good one. That's a good
Too
one.
much.
Okay, Patrick. Now let's play now. Patrick and the magic box. Take your magic box because now you're gonna shake your magic box to ask me a question. Where's
Yeah,
your
I
magic box?
don't have a box, but I'll shake
Okay.
the box. Let's do it.
Amazing. Okay, let's ask me a question now.
Okay, what is your life goal?
What I'm doing right now, this project I'm doing working right now, I think it's something that I want to do for life. You know, I want to do in a very big proportion. I have a lot of, this is the beginning, but I would like to do that like for life. I think when I think about, I think I found something, as I said, very natural, yeah, but very powerful at the same time, very genuine as well. And I think it can go in a different direction. And as what I'm doing with you right now, I could do for 24 hours no stop, like because it's so much fun, so much energy I get from people. So yeah,
I think you're doing, you've got a good thing going on because
thank you.
If you connect with people in the right way, you will get that point of view. But everyone everyone's interested. You know what I mean? You just need the right questions, and having a box filled with the right questions works very well.
Of course, yeah. And in the thing of the show is there are not a right or wrong answer. It's just your point of view.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Open-leading questions, which is a good.
What is it? Patrick, just before you go, just tell me a positive quote, a positive message before we end this this experience.
Which one are we going for? So this is one of my own that I wrote on an Instagram post a long time ago, but it's stuck in my head.
Right.
What are we on? Don't let the paths of others dictate which one you take.
Wow.
With a woodland photo that I posted, and there's like 5 or 6 different paths going through this woodland. And it's like, man, one of them leads out, but 5 other people have clearly walked in the wrong way.
That's amazing. Yeah, it says everything. I think, as you said, everyone is unique. We have one power of being ourselves. You know.
Yeah, of course, man.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, man, it's been great chatting to you.
Yeah,
have me on.
Amazing. Thanks so much. All the best to you, and we'll keep in touch. Okay? Thank you. Let's do it again. 2. Take care. Okay. Have a lovely day. Enjoy. Bye-bye. Bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.